Let's continue with your next topic, that is about your interesting patterns. Now, first of all, let me know what do you mean by this interesting patterns. I'll take a basic example like when you walk into a mall or any of the grocery store, any such things. What do? If you don't have anything to shop, you just go for a window shopping. You turn around all the whatever possible things you want to look into it. You go, you look into it and get back. Now, the other scenario here is when you exactly want to purchase a particular item, what do? You walk into the mall, you find for that particular product the multiple stores available for that product. You walk in there, you choose the product, you buy it and you just walk out of the mall. So these are the two things what we do. In the same way, when I talk about your interesting patterns, the data mining is also done in the same way. It is not necessary that all the patterns whatever we have are necessary for us. We particularly pick only some patterns so that which are useful for us and we execute them. Now, a data mining system or a query may generate thousands of patterns. Not all of them are interesting. Interestingness measures a pattern is interesting if it is easily understood by humans, valid on new or test data with some of degree of certainty, potentially useful, novels, or validate some hypothesis that a user seeks to confirm. Now, what do you mean by this? It is in simple, as I told you, whatever the patterns you require, you just use that patterns. That is how the user or the human being is understandable about the pattern. Now, based upon your previous functionalities and everything, there we spoke about your what? Validation, test, based upon the previous purchases, my next further order would be given. The same thing comes here, and how it is potentially useful, everything comes in your interesting measures. Here we talk about two things. One is about your objective measure and other one is your subjective measure. Now, what do you mean by this objective measure? Objective measure is purely based upon your what? Your statistics, your linear regressions, everything comes. All the mathematical information we use in your objective measures. That is based on the statistics and structure of patterns. The examples are what? Your support, confidence. Your support and confidence, again, where we have done this, we have done in your association analysis. There we have seen your market based, how the association rules are used. Everything comes here. Next, coming to your subjective measures. What do you mean by subjective measures? This are nothing but the user beliefs, what the user thinks about a product. The same example I will take about your Colgate toothpaste. Now, there are two different customers. One has a complete belief on the Colgate toothpaste, the other doesn't have. Now, the one who has a belief, he goes on purchasing only the Colgate toothpaste, whereas the other one doesn't even prefer that Colgate toothpaste. So, that's the difference. The user beliefs plays a major role in your subjective here. Like their unexpectedness, their novelty, everything comes here. Next, actually, why are we studying this interesting patterns? What is the use of this interesting patterns? Again, the same example, the shopping mall. As I told you before, if I want to just do time pass, I go to a mall, I roam around complete mall, I just do a window shopping and I'll come back. But whereas if I want only a particular product I need to purchase, so what do? I go, I search for that product, I'll buy that. As I have given you the example of your malls or your grocery store, as I told you, when I don't want to buy anything, I just walk into the mall, I just roam around all the shops, I just do window shopping, I come out of my mall. Now, when I want to buy only a particular product there, what do? I go to that product places, the different stores where the product is available, I go there, I choose my product and I directly come out of the mall. The same thing is applicable here. When you see, find all interesting patterns, completeness. Now, what do you mean by this completeness? Completeness is I roam around complete mall because I don't want to buy anything. It's just a time pass I am doing. I go there, I search for different products, I'll just walk out of it. So, there you have different scenarios. See, can a data mining system find all the interesting patterns? Now, when I roam around complete mall, do I find all the interesting patterns? No, it might be not interesting. All the items or all the products, whatever I am seeing in the mall are not interesting to me. Next, association versus classification versus clustering. Now, what do I do here? Based upon my analyzation, I classify the products. or I'll do the clustering. What do you mean by clustering? I take different products, merge into small things, or based upon my confidence and support, I use the association. This is what will happen. Next, when I come to optimization, when does my optimization comes? I told you the second part. When I'm in need of a product, I go to a mall, I purchase it and directly walk out of it. See, search for only interesting patterns. Only interesting is the product, whatever I want, only for that I walk into the mall. Can a data mining system find only the interesting patterns? Here, yes. How? When I walk into the store, I want only that particular product. I go there and I purchase that product. Next, approaches. Yes, my approaches are different. I may go to different stores where my product is available. From that stores, I'll buy the product. Next, first generate all the patterns and then filter out uninteresting ones. Yes, the other option. Now I want to, for example, I want to buy a mobile. I walk into a mall, I search for different mobiles. From that, what do? I take or I'll select only one mobile which I want. Next, generate only the interesting patterns. That is nothing but your mining query optimization. Out of all this, I'll select only one, the mobile which I liked it. So, overall, this is nothing but your interesting patterns. Thank you.